Thank you for viewing this online tutorial about Home Access Center, which is commonly referred to as HACC. You may be wondering, what exactly is HACC? HACC is a web-based system through which parents of students in grades 3 through 12 have been able to access information about their students' academic progress. HACC serves two purposes. The first is to allow parents to verify their students' registration information online. Registration information is the type of data you supplied to the district upon enrolling your child in PV. This includes everything from your home address and phone numbers to email addresses and emergency contact information. The second purpose for HACC will be to continue allowing parents of children in grades 3 through 12 to access academic information about their students. We have provided this video tutorial because online verification of your students' registration information is still a relatively new feature. We made this change in 2013-14 to simplify the process for parents, as well as to reduce the costs associated with paperwork and the labor needed to update this information annually. We look forward to your cooperation in this process, which is important as we strive to maintain strong connections between home and school. We hope you will assist by completing the registration verification process by February 10th, 2017. Okay, so let's get started. You may access HACC two different ways. The first is by copying the link seen on this screen into your browser. Or you may visit our website, www.pvsd.org, and select the Home Access Center link from the links box. Once you get to the HACC login page, you will need to enter your username and password. If you lose the information or can't remember it, you may use the Forgot Username or Password option. You may also email hack@pvsd.org for assistance. Once you've logged in, you are ready to begin. Click on the Update Registration tab. Click on the New link that appears and a new page will open with 4 tabs, one for student information, one for address and phone, one for contact information, and another for additional information. The next slides will show you what you need to review under each tab. Let's start with student information. This is where you will be able to change things like your child's nickname and his or her email address. If your child needs a refresher on what his or her student login ID is, you'll also be able to find that on this tab. Next, we move on to the Address and Phone tab. You will need to review your address information to make sure it is accurate. If you have moved over the last year, you will need to contact your child's school building to update this information and provide proof of residency. It is not something that can be changed online. In this section, you can also add a new phone number or change an existing one. The primary number is the one we will call first in an emergency situation. You may list a cell phone number in this location. Next, we move on to the Contact Info tab. To make changes, select the Edit View icon next to the contact you would like to edit. This screen will appear after you have clicked on Edit/View. You may make changes to phone numbers and email addresses for emergency contacts here, or add or delete emergency contacts. Next, we move on to the Additional Information tab. Here you will be asked to check a box indicating that you understand your student will be granted access to the Google portal, including Gmail and other Web 2.0 applications throughout the year. Elementary school parents will be asked to acknowledge that they are familiar with the district's acceptable use policy and the consequences outlined in the student handbook for those who violate this policy. Parents of secondary students will be asked to check off a box indicating they understand their children will be signing an acceptable use policy acknowledgement form in school. Parents who would like to review the acceptable use policy and/or the student handbook will be able to access these items in the Documents section. Under the Documents section of the screen, you can download the handbooks for elementary, middle, and high school levels, as well as Policy 815. Handbooks are listed here for easy reference. Please note that you will only see handbooks for the levels related to your child's grade. For example, a parent of an elementary school child or children will only see the elementary student handbook displayed. Once you have downloaded the handbooks, then the next step in HACC is to provide your electronic signature by clicking the I agree button. If you aren't quite done making changes to the form, you may hit Save and return to the form at a later time. If you are done, click Submit. Should you realize at a later time that you need to make changes after you have hit the Submit button, you may do so. Please remember to click the Submit button again after making your edits to ensure that your changes are processed. Please note that you will have to repeat this process for every child you have in the district. Click the Change Student button at the top right-hand corner of the screen to move to a different form. You will receive an automatic email once your forms have been processed. In certain circumstances, you may receive an email notification that your form has been declined. This may happen in situations where we need to gather some additional information from you or where we believe there may have been mistakes in the information you have provided. We will follow up with you to address these situations when they occur. We thank you for your participation in this online tutorial. If you have further questions regarding your information in Home Access Center, please call the main office of your child's school or email hack@pvsd.org.